Hello people, it looks like I've been driving cars instead of riding bikes as much as I should in this period, especially when you're visiting nice breweries in the nice part of the world, and it is the case of West Switzerland. I'm in Bussigny, close to Lausanne, and I'm gonna visit a super cool brewery concept. So, Chris, tell me more about you and tell me where we are.
Yeah, so we're in the kind of the basement of the headquarters at QoQa.
Amazing building, by the way.
Yeah,
I arrived here, I got lost 3 times.
Yeah, I still get lost here,
yeah.
So that's normal. We really wanted to get the community involved, and yeah, we've seen that the crowdfunding systems kind of work really well. We wanted to do something different, QoQa never does anything super simple.
Absolutely.
Always goes the extra level. So we saw this opportunity to open it up kind of like a shares system, but based in the blockchain. So that basically involved us defining 33% of the shares open and not up to the public. And that meant raising capital of around 1 million through the community. But the community has a number of shares that are linked to their blockchain account that is corresponds to how much money they've invested, and through that, it's like a crowdfunding system. We had different rewards depending on how much you invested, and these cans is part of one of the larger packs. So basically, the people that invested a certain amount, they get a pack of beer brewed specifically for them in their name. So yeah, that's the big packaging project that we have next. So each 24 beers, we have one label that's specific for one investor, and it has to change each 24 beers. So we've decided to go with labels.
Yes.
That's the kind of simplest way that we could do this, but yeah.
Not simple, but simplest.
Exactly. Yeah,
yes, yes. And it's going to be different beer for different people. So
no, it's the same beer.
The same beer, but with different labels.
Exactly. But
okay.
the only time this beer will ever be sold is available is for the investors.
And what kind of beer is it going to be?
So it is a Bock beer.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, kind of in between a Maibock, a Hellesbock.
Yes. The only way of distributing the beer for you is going to be through QoQa. So batches.
That's for very much the first phase of the project. It's like that. Working with QoQa as a supplier, my 2 previous breweries. So I always knew that QoQa were one of the best distributors you could ever imagine, because you package the beer, QoQa picks it up the next day, and in 2 days' time, it's already in the end consumer.
Incredible, and so people can drink it as fresh as you that are producing it.
Yeah. There was times in Berlin where we would package on a Monday, gets picked up Tuesday, heads to Switzerland, and it's in people's hands by Friday, Saturday in Switzerland. Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah, it was kind of like a sure thing that we were going to buy a canning line. We did consider maybe working for a period with mobile canners, but with the way things were going, the prices of things, we were like, okay, we're sure that we were going to go with the canning line. This is our budget that we can work with, so we just decided to go from the start with our own canning line. We kind of wanted to go the whole route of pre-printed cans, because for many reasons, like we've kind of been looking at the market in Canada. Quebec have started to implement rules on plastic covering on cans, and we feel that that's going to arrive to labels at some point as well. And I think it's easier for the recycling process to not have extra foreign matters on the cans. So that was taken into account when we decided to go with pre-printed cans. And also I'm the only person on production at the moment. So during can processing, we're very happy to have at least one process taken off.
Yeah.
So when I'm canning, I don't have to worry about changing labels, making sure that the labels are correct.
Yeah.
All I have to worry about is getting the beer into cans in the best condition as possible.
Actually, we were talking about the fact that we're going to distribute beers I mean, only through the platform of QoQa, right? And also another thing was mostly cans or only absolutely cans. Why these kegs then?
So we have kegs because primarily up above we have the restaurant.
Yes.
So we have 3 taps that turn pretty well. It's also because one of the offers that we give in the investors, so each investor, they have the right to come here and have a beer, free beer, as an investor.
Yes.
So every day they can come up and have a free beer.
Okay.
So that's why the kegs exist. And obviously whenever we have the tap room, there will be even more kegs. As the dust settles on everything that we've constructed on the brewery side of things, the next big project for us is to finish the construction and animate the tap room side of things. So that when things are running, it'll be a space that can welcome around 350 people. And we kind of want to make it like a cultural space for beer, that we'll have tap room event or tap takeover events, invite brewers from all over the world, kind of be a cultural center point for how beer should be enjoyed in the best quality possible. And also there'll be an idea to have like music concerts, conferences, comedy nights, just kind of
cultural,
exactly,
vibing cultural space. That's nice. No, that's super
and
nice.
it kind of infused a bit of QoQa's DNA, because QoQa is very much a digital platform, but with the restaurant above and now the brewery, it's starting to cross over into like a real tangible share with the community, which is working quite well. The whole idea is like we want to kind of like really share the culture of beer, bring people from all over the world to kind of like also collaborate with me to speak with the community here, because like we've worked with some really incredible breweries, and certain people maybe will not be so adventurous to buy something if they only see it online. But maybe if they come here and they can see that all the brewer is here, they're going to explain their beers, that gives people an added wait, that's something that I can kind of grasp and understand a bit better.
Well, beers were just seen, and now we need to try to understand where I have to go, but I think it's fine. This place is just amazing. I mean, there is already a restaurant, it's up here, these are the offices, and I have to say that here all the vibes are just amazing. Bonjour. And I don't know, every time that I come to the west side of Switzerland, I'm in love with it. Soon a tap room, Chris told me that it's gonna be happening somewhere next year. I can't wait to see and taste some beers. And for now, people, let's wait for some cool news to come over. And thanks a lot, QoQa. Thanks a lot, Chris. Beers! What's your favorite style of beer then?
Hard to say. I'm going through a big phase of Czech styles and the Franconian German lagers and everything like that. But I think that's just kind of the cycle of brewers that have, 10 years is a long time. I've seen a lot of ups and downs. Now I want to have something that is sure and simple.